to the virtual training. I wanted to go over a bunch of review for what we are doing this weekend before we drop into bringing it all together in the physical practice, because we've talked about some of the alignment principles for the body. I'm going to go over them again, and then we're going to talk about the mind-body connection and how important it is for us to tune our mind in this practice as well as our physical body. So the most important thing that we've been working on is finding our pillar and stacking the crown of the head with the heart, with the tailbone, grounding down as we lift up. So we all know that gravity is working really well. That's what holds us here. And then there's also the law of lift and creating this upliftment for the spine. So as much as we press down into our feet, that allows us to lift up. And we're doing that energetically as well as physically. And that law of lift also applies to our mood and our attitude and how we approach our body and approach the swing. So we're going to bring it all together now for the second half of day 2. So I thought it'd be fun to go over these alignment principles both for body and the body-mind connection. But let's just kind of feel it in our bodies as we talk about it. So one of the things that we've been working on is the loops, working with the spirals, opening up the chest. We just did a whole lot of that. And then we also been working with the spiral with the legs, the internal spiral and external spirals of both the legs and the arms and shoulders. So a lot of times when I get into the swing and I'm doing this side-to-side movement, or I'm doing a lot of twists, I'm working with opening up the microcosmic orbit. And that also will lead to working with the toroidal force field and the Merkaba. So we worked with stacking the bones, working with vertical alignment, getting into the hubs, and then we're working with the arch, right? So moving the arch to the upper back so the lower back doesn't get so kinked as well as the neck. Most people tend to arch at the neck and the lower back, and these parts are already curved, and then this will wind up pinching the spine or pinching the nerve there and causing pain, and that the pelvis is going to be rotating inwards. So I call that spreading the sacrum. So the toes slightly turn in, heels turn out is going to help with that internal spiral. Now with the mind alignment, I started incorporating this into my practice about 10 years ago, and I really consider the swing to be a vehicle for transformation. It can be that powerful of an empowerment practice for you to get into the swing and use it to redesign not only how you're using your body, but how you're approaching the mind-body connection through exercise. One of the things that I really love doing with the swing is working with the belly, working with the digestion, working with wringing out the organs. Super duper important that we get in touch with this part of our body, because